Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I've come back again with another makeup tutorial for Navratri. This is again yet a very simple and very easy makeup. Anyone can do it. Just follow the process and the instructions which I will be sharing with you guys in this makeup tutorial. So without getting late, let's get started and let me show you guys how I created this look. So skincare, skin preparation, everything is done. I always do that prior to my makeup tutorial. In case you guys want me to also include those steps in the makeup tutorials, let me know in the comment section, then I can start including those steps as well. Now let's get started, and please make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on all my social media handles. The direct links are mentioned down below. So without wasting your time and without getting late, let's get started and let me show you guys how I created this very easy, very quick look which anyone can do it if you follow the instructions. So let's get started. So I'm going to be starting with color correcting my face. So one of my favorite product which I have started using from few weeks and I absolutely love this product is a lip tinted Hui stick. I love this product. This Hui stick can be used for color correcting. It is like 3-in-1 purpose. You can also use it as your eyeshadow, also use it as your lipstick, and you can also use it for color correcting. I'm going to be applying this on the areas where there's like little bit decolorization, little bit pigmentation, to even out those skin tones, skin areas, and just make sure that they look similar to my skin tone. So I always use this product, and then using a concealer brush I will be blending it out evenly. Now let's move on to the foundation. So for foundation I'm using NYX foundation, that is Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. Applying it all over my face and a little like just applying the dots and covering my entire face and the neck area, and then using a damp beauty blender or using a foundation brush, you can blend it out. It's totally your choice, but I always prefer using a damp beauty blender because I think it gives you a very smooth blendable effect and it just mix up into your skin and make your foundation look so smooth, and it just looks like, it makes me look like that I have nothing applied on my face. It makes so similar to my skin tone. Now let's move on to the concealer. So for concealer today I'm using a Milani concealer. This is a little lighter concealer. I'm going to be applying it on the areas which I especially want to highlight and lighten up, and then using a damp beauty blender again I will be blending it out evenly. Let's move on to the next step. So for next step I'm going to be using a loose powder. I'm using an NYX loose powder. I'm going to be baking my under eyes, especially the areas where I've applied the concealer, to lighten them up, and then just going to be keeping that powder on for like few seconds. Well, this is an optional step, you don't have to do it, but for your entire face you can take a little bit powder on your fluffy brush and then just dust out the extra and then start applying it on your face, and this will cover your entire face. Now to set my makeup I'm going to be using a setting spray from Maybelline. You can do this step, I always do this step so that my base makeup can be set before moving forward to the next step. Now let's begin with the eyebrows. I'm going to be using a L'Oreal pencil, eyebrow pencil, and I'm going to be using a spoolie to cover my eyebrow hair, and then using the pen I'm going to be filling the eyebrows. Now to make my eyebrow look little edgy and sharp, and I'm going to be taking a little bit concealer on the pointed brush, and I'm going to be start cleaning the areas nearby my eyebrow to make my eyebrow look little edgy and then clean those areas. Now let's start with the eye makeup. So I'm going to be using a very first palette. So I'm using this palette and I'm going to be taking a shade Sheba from this palette, and I will be applying this on my socket. Now all the description about the palettes and everything is mentioned on the description box. Make sure you check it out. Then using a small blending brush I will be blending it on my crease to just give a little to deepen my crease. Doing the same thing on the other side as well. Let's move on to the next shade. Next shade I'm going to be using from the same palette which I've used before. Now the color is going to be Kingdom. I'm using the Kingdom color just to deepen the outer V corners and to make sure that it deepens out the outer V corners and give a little depth to our eyes. So that's why I'm using this color. You can use the same blending brush. I haven't changed the brush. I'm using the same blending brush, but to give a more transition effect, you can change the brush and then mix both the colors which you have applied. You can also mix a black color in this shade if you want to give a more depth to your outer V. I have taken a very little bit black eyeshadow on my brush and dusted out the extra, and I'm doing this to just deepen out my outer V. Now let's move on to the next palette. So the next palette I'm using is from Colourpop. I'm taking the combination of Clarity and All Aura again. This is a little shimmer color, and I'm going to be applying it on my socket. Doing the same thing on the other side as well. To smoothen out the edges of the color which we have applied now and the outer V, I'm going to be taking a small blending brush, and make sure you're not taking any color on it. I'm just going to be using this brush to smoothen out the corners and the edges of both the colors. Waterline, I'm using an NYX pencil in the shade light pink and in the shade purple. I'm going to be applying both these colors on my waterline. So basically it's a combination of these colors. You can use either of them, but I'm taking both these colors. So on the waterline, I'm first applying the light pink color, and then just below it I'm using the purple color just to give little bit depth to our eye. Now let's move on to another color. So another color which I will be taking from the first palette which we have used is a Curtsy color. That's a very dark hot pink color, and I'm going to be place it just below our purple color which we have applied on the lower lashes. Once this is done, let's move on to the next step. I'm going to be using an Inglot gel eyeliner to create a cat eye wing effect. Now let's curl our eyelashes, and the mascara today which I'm using is a Lancome mascara. Applying the mascara on both of my eyelashes evenly. Now always spend time when you're applying a mascara. It creates and makes a huge difference on your eyelashes. For the false eyelashes, I've used the Samantha eyelashes from Huda Beauty. Do let me know if you need a tutorial. I can create a tutorial and upload it pretty soon. Now let's contour our face. I'm going to be using a Wet n Wild contour stick. It is a very pigmented and a very affordable product. Highly recommended if you're looking for one. I'm going to be applying it on the apple of my cheeks, like the high points of my cheeks, on my jawline. Then I'm going to be also contouring my nose, little bit on my lip area just to contour it. And then using a blending brush, I will be blending it out. Now let's move on to the blush. So I'm using this palette which is from Ciate London. I'm going to be taking a light pink peachy color shade from this palette. I'm going to be applying it on the apple of my cheeks and a little bit on my chin. For the highlighter also, I've used the same palette, and I'm taking a very shimmery highlighter from this palette and applying it on the high points of my cheeks, on the nose bridge and nose tip, and little bit on my forehead. For the lipstick, I've taken these three colors from number 7 and one from Wet n Wild, one from MAC. I've mixed all these three colors to create this ombre effect of lipstick. Do let me know if you need a tutorial. I can create one and upload it. So that is my final look, you guys. I've added a bindi, some jhumkas, and did some fancy bun, and just curled, some hair on my front face. And here completes our makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and in case you have any questions, do let me know. Comment down below. Follow me on Instagram. If you have any questions, you can also ping me on Instagram anytime. I will be happy to answer your questions. So alright, that was all about today's tutorial. I am going to catch you guys super soon with a brand new video, but please make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. I am posting the makeup tutorials for Navratri, for Karwa Chauth, and for Diwali, just back to back. So make sure you follow me and don't miss my videos. Alright, so see you guys super soon with a brand new video. Till then, take care, stay safe. Bye guys.